larger than life.
Well, it's that time of the year again. It's time to annoy Christian, the Hovercard man, of course, because it's prank week finally. And what better way to do it than with a prank kids deck profile? Yes, as a matter of fact, I did build a prank kids deck, and it's actually not terrible. I don't know how I did that, actually. I know how I did that. It all came down when I started to build this Adamancipator because thank you Megatins for bringing the only good archetype on the Megatins, Adamancipator. Nothing else is really worth it. And they brought it very cheap because now I can afford Researcher, and if you remember the start of 2020, I couldn't afford one single Researcher, and I played Burning Abyss with Adamancipator without Researcher. I don't know what I was thinking. But now I can, and I can make janky builds with Adamancipator, as such as Prank Kids Adamancipator. Now, don't get me wrong, people play Prank Kids Adamancipator because Roxys is a great extender, but they don't play Prank Kids Adamancipator at the level of playing a fusion, and none other than Battle Butler. So that means I'm playing all three of the Prank Kids, and you are correct. So let's just jump right into it. I have my camera right here. Hello. So let's just jump and see what is this prank kit build that I have made for today. We're going to start with our Adamancipator section, which is the most important one because it's the newer one, of course, the easier to get. So I'm playing 3 Analyzer, 3 Seeker. I'm proxying one because I haven't got the third one yet. Strange, right? And the 3 Analyzer. Sorry, Investigator or whatever the name is. Researcher, my bad. Yes. These are your 3 main monsters. None of them are normal summonable. I mean, you can normal summon them, but that's not really the point. Probably Analyzer is the least favorite one, but it's very good going second, so that's why you play 3 of it. And the other 2 are very great. I mean, they are all really great. Probably Seeker is a little bit weaker. The most one is Researcher, that's why it was expensive AF, but all 3 are amazing and they give you basically any kind of combo. I'm also playing the rocks. I'm playing 2 of Dragite, 2 of Leonite, and the 1 of Raptite. The rocks are great because this is a cheap way of not playing Quakimerus, because those are expensive with the 3 the one that searches being expensive at the moment. I don't know how Konami keeps messing things up. So you can play these rocks and they recycle basically everything. So you can even recycle your Meowmu or your Roxy. So I think that's why it is important to play these rocks, and also give you more targets for the tuners to hit any rock monster. As for our spells and traps Adamancipator, I'm playing 3 signs. The ones at the back are friends. I'm sorry, I haven't got the other 2 yet. I will get them eventually. And the true Adamancipator resonates. So signs is very good, as you know. It is Monster Reborn, and Monster Reborn is never bad. Resonance is a solemn strike when you control Adamancipator Synchro, which is not very hard on this deck. So I only played 2 though because it is searchable, and you don't really need it because there are other ways to control your opponent on this deck, so it's not really essential. For Prank Kids side, we're playing triple Roxys. Again, this is the only good Prank Kids monster. Christian, you can send the lawsuit to me. You know my direction. I hope it gets in here in time. Roxys is very good. It's a rock monster that can use special summon from the tuners or whatever, and then go into our Prank Kids combo, which is essentially what everyone does. But instead of going through the normal line and then on Appaloosa, for example, you can go into another interesting stuff. So that's why I want to make this deck. I'm playing 2 of the other ones. I'm playing 2 Lampsies, 2 Dropsies, and 2 Fancies. They're terrible. Christian, you can hate me, but they're terrible. Not being able to summon them of Adamancipators are terrible. Maybe that's an inclusion of Adamancipators, I don't know. But they're very bad. You don't want to draw them. If you draw when you want to banish them from Roxys to draw a card. And you play multiples just in case you need to banish one or whatever. So yeah, I'm playing 3 plays, of course, because even though they're terrible, a +1 is not bad on your hand. It's a discard at least. And also this gives you Roxys, which you can then use for other purposes. And I'm playing 1 Pranks and 1 Pandemonium. Christian plays 2 Pandemonium and 2 Pranks. I play 1 and 1 because Prankits is not our main combo. Shouldn't be anyone's main combo really, but that's something discussable for other times. And as for our staples, because we're playing some staples, we're not having hand traps on this one. It's a little bit hard to cite. Maybe that's an indication on what type of deck it is. We're playing triple Doki Doki. This is the reason why having Roxys on the hand is very good, because you can banish a Roxys and then just special summon Analyzer and jump up from there. And HFD, Monster Reborn, and probably triple Solemn Judgment. You can substitute the Reborn for the third Solemn Judgment, whatever. Really, just any type of staple going first, it's okay. Really, you don't really need to play anything too heavy, basically. HFD is here because you always need to play some kind of back row removal. You can play Cosmics and whatever, but I think HFD is still very broken. For the extra deck, where I'm playing 2 of Dragite, you could play 1 and 1 Crystal Wing. I just don't have the Crystal Wing yet. I'm playing 2 Riptide, and I'm playing 1 of Leonite. Riptide, it special summons any type of rock, as where the tuners can only special summon level 4 or lower non-rocks. That's the difference. And Leonite can add 1 Adamancipator card. This is the way you search your counter trap. Gallant Granite, because you can search any type of rock. And for our Prankits, we're playing Battle Butler, Rocket Ride, and Werewasher. We're playing these 2 just in case we open Pandemonium to Prankits and no combo. Just in case. Christian, this deck is terrible. Please stop using this deck as your main deck, please. And for the rest of the extra deck, of course, we're playing 1 Meowmoo, 1 Dodo, and 1 Bow. Obviously, you can recycle this with your Prankits Pranks, but you can also recycle it with the, I think it's the Grainstone. The Grainstone basically lets you recycle any rock monster. So this is a way to put this back. That depends up to you though, if you want to put it back or not, because it gives you double Battle Butler use, but it really depends on what you want to do basically, if you want to recycle or not. And just generic link monsters, Unicorn, Boral Sword, and Appaloosa. Appaloosa is great because if you get stopped on Prankits combo, then you can still go into an Appaloosa. Boral Sword Dragon is amazing because turn 3 then you just OTK with this. You will have prey materials to OTK. And Nightmare Unicorn is just a way to get rid of anything really. So let me show you the deck on Edo so you can see how it works and what does it do basically.